There is a curious sort of an anxiety that permeates our lives today in the civilized, safe, clean 21st century world. I've been feeling it ever since I was a child. The 7 o'clock news, where I would catch glimpses of bodies motionless, stuck in time, transformed into a grisly form, anatomy rearranged, a fantastic horror. Playing over is a soundtrack of incoherent attempts at communicating an impossible yet obvious secret through language too weak, too disturbed, too scattered to form the bare minimum of sound patterns enough to inscribe its message on the brains and souls of those who hear it. Walking around the city, I tend to lose myself in observing every ordinary object and item that passes my vision. There is a building, there is a car, there is a road sign, there is a store, and without notice, the fantastic cosmic horror starts. The mind registers the images and sounds and transforms them into scenarios where everything that can go wrong goes horribly wrong. The building collapses, and unfortunately, it wasn't empty. The car crashes, and the crash is a splendid magic trick, making the car seem like a giant chewed gum with metal, rubber, and meat sticking out of it. Road signs stay how they are. My mind doesn't seem to have any idea what to do with them. But the stores, they are haunting and alluring. Away with the cliches of consumerism and greed, and so on and so forth. The material reality of a store, every detail is so significant and riveting and magnificent, and the details are endless. As I see myself growing old, admiring the neatness of a kitchen supplies aisle, and by the time I moved to the frozen goods aisle, which was the first thing I intended to check out when walking to the store, I'm already a corpse. Not a handsome one either, but a Halloween display that might get the cops called. The most recurring dream I have is me being naked, absolutely butt naked, occasionally with an article of clothing which not only hides very little, but seems to highlight my nudity even more, and the place in which I'm at is always two things, public and familiar. It's the school, it's a relative's house with a lot of guests. It's the local park, it's my neighborhood, it's the gym, and so on. These dreams usually follow the pattern of I'm walking, not sure where from or where to, just walking. Then I'm in the place, say the school for example, and I'm around a bunch of people. Then, and I seem to have only noticed just now that I have no clothes on me, totally exposed. Then I panic. I look around everywhere, at everything and everybody, to discern if they are seeing what I'm seeing, or what I am being. But no reaction I expect ever comes up. People pass me by without a look. People talk to me as if I'm not a naked person in a public space, but just a person in a public space, which, despite what you may think, doesn't help calm me down at all. In fact, now I am a lot more horrified at what is going on. I still feel naked. But as I'm standing in front of this straightforward violation of reality, I feel like I went insane. And at that exact moment, in every dream of this kind, I began to fall. From a great height, always falling. I never ever noticed that I stepped out of the edge of something until I'm floating in the air, and having that indescribable feeling you get in your throat that goes down your chest and belly. Then I wake up. I feel blessed for the life I had so far, and I feel optimistic for the future. Looking back at my life, I have never experienced a war, a disaster, a car accident, a consumer niche kind of addiction, or a public humiliation of the kind previously described. These things haunt my dreams, my thoughts and my outlook on the world, that I sometimes come to wish they'd just happen, so I can experience them and be done with it. And I feel I'm not the only one. It seems that this is a common feeling across the lives of those who never knew these kinds of pain before. and no matter how much they recognize how awful it is, or it must be, its reality as it is experienced by the person who goes through them is what keeps them up at night, thinking and dreaming of a horror show they dread to the point of wishing it would just happen already.